Hello, and welcome to the special edition of The Charge Up, where we are going to go over our picks in March Madness. Joining me today is our normal crew of Devin Maida, Christy Geronimo, and our very own New Haven bracketologist, Eric Nybro. So guys, I know that my bracket has already been completely busted. How about you guys?
My bracket is pounded.
The madness is way too real right now.
You know, I was looking decent until Xavier last night, but nah.
Xavier, why? Why, Xavier? I put my faith in you. I had you winning, and now it's ruined. My whole South side is I literally almost every single thing is wrong. So
talking about some big teams that we had going far, what were some of your guys' predictions early on before some of these kind of crazy games that went on?
All right, so what happened with me was I spent my winter watching our New Haven Chargers play basketball. So I didn't really follow what was going on in the national spectrum. So I trusted the experts, Dick Vitale, Charles Barkley, all those other guys. And they told me Arizona was going to go to the Final Four.
That was a mistake.
And that did not happen.
I can't lie. I was right with you. I had them going even a little further than the Final Four, and
So
they
did
were in my
I.
national
I
championship.
didn't even listen to the experts, and I'm still horribly wrong. But, I picked SF Austin as an early upset. And as I was watching that game, I turned to my friends and I'm like, hey, I have these guys winning this upset. The second I said that, they started losing horribly, and then they lost the game. So I was like, all right, this is bad. Very bad.
Trust me, I am with you on that. Pretty much any higher seed that I have chosen to win a game in this tournament has then gone on to be blown out by the lower seed in their matchup. And it's just been one team after another in my bracket getting crossed off.
Yeah, I thought Virginia, a good defensive team, was going to be able to move along in the in the tournament. Nope. They decided to make history for the wrong and lost. But that's what they call it, March Madness, and you gotta love it.
Yeah, I had Miami over Loyola, but you know how that turned out. So.
I had that one. I had Loyola Chicago. I'm watching
I
you,
did
Sister
not.
Jean.
Did not have that either.
Talking about some of these upsets like Loyola Chicago and the UMBC win over Virginia, what have you guys thought of some of these upset teams, and what do you think of their potential going forward in the tournament?
I think when you give these lower seeds a chance, they're going to seize the opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not looking at your name, they're not looking at your number. Nothing matters. It's just go out there and play hard,
Yeah.
and you're going to win. If you match up well with these teams, the big teams, you're going to win.
You gotta love the hustle.
Yeah.
UMBC beating Virginia was the biggest upset in the history of NCAA basketball. And Virginia being on two of the biggest upsets ever. They lost to D2 Chaminade back in the day as one of the top teams. But Loyola Chicago, great run so far. The Martin twins from Nevada.
I know.
You can't even tell them apart, to be honest.
Honestly,
person.
I thought they were one person at the beginning of this tournament. And honestly, I think Nevada could be one of the upstart stories that comes out of this tournament, because you look at their region now, the only team really better than them possibly is Kentucky. And I honestly think this Nevada team could even give that Kentucky team a run for their money.
Yeah, I'd love to see that because I'm tired of the same team, Kentucky, Duke. I was glad, even though I had North Carolina winning up into the Elite Eight, I was glad to see them lose. I was like, screw it, just put in new guys. Let's see something different. I like the craziness. Bring on the insanity.
Going along with that, what do you guys kind of see going forward from Sweet 16 on? Who's your guys' pick to maybe even make the Final Four? Maybe it's a surprise, or even to who's going to be your national champion come a couple weeks?
Well, I have Villanova winning it. They still have a good shot of winning it. They have a good offense, good defense, so I think they have a shot.
I think that might be the favorite for now.
Yeah.
But
I also have Villanova taking this
I have
title.
Purdue, but they lost arguably their best player, so there goes that. Maybe they can rally. Maybe they rally around
Very
the
true.
injury.
Going back to Villanova, I think they're a great team led by Jalen Brunson, but also they kicked Alabama's butt. Alabama's a good team. They got Colin Sexton, top 10 pick. That was not a bad Alabama team, and they kicked their butt. Also, Duke.
I'm also
Duke.
pretty big. Duke's one of my Final Four teams, and I think Marvin Bagley could be one of the best players in college right now, and possibly has, in my opinion, some of the highest potential going into the NBA draft in a couple months.
But we also thought that with DeAndre Ayton of Arizona, and
Very
that
true.
completely
Yeah,
didn't
that
happen
just
at
fell
all.
apart.
Very true. But I just feel like with Duke, you have a couple more players other than just Bagley that can actually make a difference in the game. With Arizona, they got exposed for being too heavy on Ayton, that a team triple teaming him and taking him out of a game kind of killed their chances
Yeah.
in the tournament, and Buffalo showed that.
Let's not forget about the Zags. Zags can.
Zags, they still
The
floating
Zags are always
around. They've
around.
had some
Zags
very
always
tight
win.
games.
Yeah.
Quiet assassins.
Yeah, so
The Zags almost got
We're
taken
gonna-
out in the first game or
talking
another one of
about
those.
dark horse right now.
Yeah.
Sneak up on you.
Very true, and the Zags were one of those teams that almost got caught in that first game of their first game of the tournament and
that
had
was
to
almost
make
really
a
bad.
comeback.
Is it time to put us on the spot? We got a little Final Four prediction, or at least a national champion prediction.
Yeah, let's hear who you guys have as your national champions going on here.
As of right now, or before it went downhill.
Before it went downhill.
I had Xavier winning, beating Purdue, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen.
No,
So
I don't
what's
think
your
that's
average?
gonna be.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Zags coming out.
The Zags.
The Zags, because I could easily root for them. I'm going the Zags and Nova. That's my prediction, and Nova winning.
I like it.
I'm gonna take Loyola. I
Loyola
think they're going all the
Chicago.
way.
Sister
Fully bowl.
Jean.
They have favorable matchups going forward, so I don't think there's no reason why they can't keep the Cinderella story going.
Who you have them playing?
I think Villanova.
Nice.
I think Villanova overcomes theirs. The clock will strike 12 on them against Villanova.
Nice.
I think Villanova plays Duke in the Final Four. Could be one of the best games of the tournament. Probably more of a championship game.
Yep.
And then on the other side, it could literally be anybody out of those teams. I'm going to say, I think I'm going to go with the Kentucky. They're going to do it. Somehow Calipari got this team together and they're playing well.
Another
I don't
great
know
coach.
how.
That's a really important point. That Coach Cal, it doesn't matter the players he has sometimes, he just finds ways. But honestly, I'm going to stick with my upset pick out of that region. I'm going to say Nevada makes the national championship game from that side, going up against Villanova. I agree with you, though, that Duke against Villanova in the Final Four could honestly be the game of the tournament if it happens.
Or Kansas.
Or even Kansas.
If Kansas gets
Honestly,
Yeah.
that
out.
may
Or
let-
Syracuse. Who the heck knows anymore?
And
Let's go
I'm going to
underdogs.
take Villanova. Still, I'm sticking with my national champion pick, Villanova, to beat Nevada in the final. And but honestly, this March Madness has really lived up to March Madness. It's
Yep, definitely.
upset after upset, and who knows what's going to happen going on.
This is
idea.
insanity.
That's all for the special edition of the Charge Up. Keep up to date with our March Madness coverage on ChargerBulletin.com, and we'll see you on Monday.